Hello there, my friends. Today we're going to talk about Permanent Record by Edward Snowden. Don't actually have the physical copy of this one. I listened to it via audiobook. Regardless what you think of Snowden, I am actually quite impressed with him in a few ways. Obviously what he did, I think that while controversial, I can see where he was coming from, and to me, I consider what he did quite important and quite heroic as well. Of course, each to their own, but the thing that I've heard in terms of criticism for Snowden is that he did this supposedly for attention or because he was unpatriotic or anything like that, which I wholeheartedly disagree with. It's pretty clear when you listen to the guy and when you read or listen to his book that that's absolutely not the case. See, he did this because he is patriotic, and he did this not for attention because, he's a pretty shy guy who didn't really want any attention. It's kind of clear when you see him in interviews and the way he talks about his life and all of that. And I suppose he could fake that, but I don't know. Seems kind of far-fetched to me. I think the biggest eye-opener or whatever about the book regards the events on 9/11 and the way Snowden talks about that and how much it actually affected America and security protocols and the NSA and all of that. And pardon my ignorance, but I think it's either easy to forget or to just misunderstand how much of an impact this actually had. And the way he talks about this is actually very eloquent, and I think it's the book's strongest aspect. So, I don't know, who would I recommend this for? I think if you're really into Snowden, sure, I can recommend it, but I wouldn't say that you need to read this. I think you'd say more time just listening to one of his TED Talks in that case. But it's still a pretty good book.